I'm David Jeffries, and I'm here with EOH to film some exhibits. And
I'm Michael Lynch. I'm the president of Illini Electric, a student organization that builds an all-electric race car. So over here with me today, I'm just going to show you guys a few components. This is an example of one of our battery packs. We're going to be having 6 of these battery packs on either side of the car. So you can see we've got a ton of individual cells in there. I can hold it up for you guys to see a little bit better. But you can see all of our individual cells, some of our cooling fins. A lot of work and design went into building this. So a lot of people put in a ton of effort, time, effort, and energy. Over here, we've got an example of one of our suspension components. This is our Castex shocks. So these would go on the rear and front suspension of the car. We have a fully independent suspension for every wheel. This is an example of our steering wheel. It doesn't have any fancy interface stuff, so that's going to be on a different panel, but it gets the job done. It's perfect for racing applications. And this is an example of one of our carbon fiber steering rods. It's super lightweight. It helps us cut down precious grams when every gram counts in our race. I don't know what else to say.
So I'm Matthew Feddersen. I'm the electrical captain of Illini Electric. And what I'm holding in front of me right now is one of the battery packs that we just showed after we opened up, kind of detailing how we put them together, the design that went into it. So what we have are the individual cells and a thermal pad that allows them to transfer their heat to our cooling fins. Also on the top we have chips that monitor the voltage and the temperature of each cell. So in case of an overvoltage or an undervoltage or maybe some type of thermal runaway, these things can tell our microcontroller to shut the entire car down. So basically the big safety feature is up here as well as here. All of this was designed pretty much entirely on our own. We were given some guidance from the rules in terms of saying, yes, we might need some cooling, yes, we might need some way to monitor the voltage or the temperature, yes, we'll need some way to package them so they don't vibrate too much. But all of that together was done by us. We came up with the system, we had to implement it, find a way to manufacture it, and it's taken a lot of time and effort, but hopefully the end result is worth it.
So this is the chassis for Formula Electric. It's come a long way since the beginning. We ordered all the tubes last November. They finally came in sometime early December, and people have just been welding every single day. So it's pretty far along. There's a couple more spots that need to be finished up, but I'm just going to go show you guys the chassis. The driver is going to be sitting in this part of the chassis right over here, so his back's going to be up against these bars. Obviously there's going to be all sorts of seats and driver comforts in here. Not too much comforts because this is still a race car. The steering wheel is going to come up right around this area here, and the steering column is going to come down through here. And the wheels are going to attach to suspension points over on this side and on this side over here. So, over on the sides you'll notice these gigantic boxes. This is where we house all of our batteries. It's got all sorts of really strong steel structures in case we have a side impact. We don't want our batteries to be blowing up. They're very dangerous, so we need to protect them as much as we can. So that's what all this stuff is here. In the back, we're going to have our motor right around over here. The motor drive is going to be down on the bottom. All of that's going to be connected via a train drive to the rear differential back here, and that'll be attached to the rear suspension points over here and over here. So our car is a rear-wheel drive all-electric car, and that's just the entire powertrain. There's only going to be one gear, so we eliminate a lot of the extra space that's going to be taken up by things such as a gearbox.
now, what exactly do you panel this with, or like put on the outside?
So that's a great question. We use a Mylar wrap that's going to be all around the car. We have floor panels that are going to be made out of carbon fiber and Nomex honeycomb. So that'll protect the bottom and provide a little bit of rigid structure. But on all the sides, we're going to have this Mylar wrap that's going to provide a nice thick layer all around the car. On the front, we are going to have a carbon fiber nose cone. It's going to be housing our impact attenuator, which is just a bunch of fancy words for saying our crumple zone.
Alright, I just want to thank you guys for showing us around your exhibit. Real excited to see you at EOH.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you very much. You guys be sure to check us out at EOH. We are going to have a big race event at the ESPL Engineering Student Projects Lab parking lot. The Baja team, the Formula team, and the Formula Electric team, and the Eco teams are going to be driving around and demonstrating their vehicles.
Awesome.
So hope to see you guys there.